Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal opening Andre Silva transfer talks as Stan Kroenke's proposed spending spree begins, and then we're going to look at Arsenal chief Edu should pursue cut price James Maddison transfer by using £30 million sweetener. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal open Andre Silva transfer talks as Stan Kroenke's proposed spending spree begins. So the reports are stating that Eintracht Frankfurt marksman Andre Silva is reportedly on Arsenal's radar ahead of next season. Arsenal have opened talks with Eintracht Frankfurt over a move for Andre Silva, who will be available for around £34 million this summer, according to reports. The Gunners look to be gearing up for a busy transfer window over the coming weeks and months, with club owner Stan Kroenke reportedly prepared to hand Mikel Arteta a £250 million war chest. A summer of change is expected to play out at the Emirates Stadium as the Spaniard aims to lead a large-scale overhaul in order to build on the season's disappointing 8th place finish in the Premier League. The club are said to be targeting a number of additions across the pitch, with a selection of first-team players reportedly up for sale. The likes of Hector Bellerin, Bert Leno and Lucas Torreira are all facing uncertain futures in North London and will need to be replaced if they are to leave ahead of the new campaign. Alexandre Lacazette is believed to be another name on the chopping block despite finishing the season with 17 goals in all competitions. The Frenchman has been linked with Atletico Madrid and Juventus in recent months, with his potential departure threatening to leave Arsenal in need of a top-class alternative. However, it seems as though plans to fill Lacazette's boots have already been drawn up, with the Gunners reaching out to Frankfurt over the potential availability of Andre Silva, according to the Transfer Window podcast. The Portuguese forward chipped in with 28 goals in the Bundesliga this season, finishing ahead of Borussia Dortmund star Erling Haaland and behind only Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich in the scoring charts. He only joined Frankfurt on a permanent basis last summer after impressing while on loan at the club, but the German outfit are reportedly looking to make a significant profit on the £2.7 million fee paid for his services a year ago. It is claimed that Arsenal have to meet their £34 million asking price in order to stand any chance of bringing Andre Silva to the capital this summer. The Gunners are keen to seal his signature, but are believed to have informed the player that they would need to sell at least one of their existing stars before a deal can be done. This suggests that Lacazette could be the man to make way for Andre Silva, but the former's £200,000 per week salary has the potential to make things difficult for Arsenal if they decide to offload the forward. Both Manchester clubs have also been linked with Andre Silva ahead of next season, with the player himself remaining coy when quizzed on his immediate future earlier this year. Everybody has his goals and his dreams, he told Transfer Marks back in March. I am like this. I put hard work in every day to achieve my goals. At this moment, I focus on reaching these goals every day. I am focused on the present. That is the only thing I have in my mind and only thing that attracts me to work hard every day. So you have to wait and see what happens. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal chief Edu should pursue cut price James Maddison transfer by using £30 million sweetener. So the reports are stating that James Maddison has been linked with a summer move to Arsenal ahead of next season. Arsenal director Edu looks to be gearing up for a busy few months as he aims to lead a summer of change at the Emirates Stadium. Mikel Arteta's side are in desperate need of reinforcements after limping to an 8th place finish in the Premier League table and missing out on European qualification for the first time in over 25 years. The Gunners have lacked quality all over the pitch in recent outings, but they appear to have been facing a glaring problem in attack as a result of Martin Odegaard's departure. The 22-year-old has returned to Real Madrid after the conclusion of his loan spell in North London, leaving a sizable void that needs to be addressed with the arrival of a quality replacement. Arsenal have been linked with no shortage of potential options in recent weeks, including Houssem Aouar of Lyon and former Norwich City talisman Emiliano Buendia, who decided against a move to the capital in order to join Aston Villa earlier this month. However, Leicester City's James Maddison has now reportedly emerged as the club's top target, with a permanent move for Martin Odegaard looking increasingly unlikely. The 24-year-old is one of the Premier League's finest English playmakers and was unlucky to miss out on a place in Gareth Southgate's squad for Euro 2020. Also said to be keen on a move for James Maddison, with his arrival capable of helping the Gunners become a better team. His cultured range of passing, impressive ball-carrying exploits, and ability to pop up with plenty of goals are all attributes that Mikel Arteta's side was sorely lacking in the absence of Martin Odegaard before the turn of the year. Since making his Premier League debut in 2018, James Maddison has created no less than 232 chances for his teammates, a figure only bettered by Manchester City maestro Kevin De Bruyne. The Leicester City man would also provide a welcome addition to Arsenal's homegrown quota and act as a mentor to Emile Smith-Rowe, who would undoubtedly benefit from sharing a training pitch and the club's creative burden with a proven operator. Despite Mikel Arteta's interest in bringing James Maddison to London, the Foxes are said to be demanding a fee of around £60 million in order to part ways with their prized assets. This could threaten to pour cold water on Edu's hopes of a summer rebuild, with improvements in plenty of different areas on the agenda ahead of next season. However, the Arsenal chief could aim to have Leicester's asking price by tabling the inclusion of Joe Willock in a player plus cash deal. The 21-year-old, who is reportedly valued at £30 million by the Gunners, was the Premier League's in-form player towards the end of last season, scoring in each of the final 7 matches of his loan spell at Newcastle United. If Edu is open to using Willock as a bargaining chip, it could be a move to benefit all parties, with James Maddison going the other way. The latter would clearly represent an upgrade for Arsenal, while such a deal would see the club save their pennies to splash on further additions. Meanwhile, Leicester would benefit from a decent chunk of money to help fund their own summer business, while the acquisition of Joe Willock, who is carrying out for regular first-team football at his current stage of development, could prove to be a shrewd move in the years to come. So we have to wait and see if Arsenal will use Joe Willock to try and sign James Maddison and see how this transfer pans out. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I have put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 20 likes. Also, subscribe for more daily Arsenal news videos and click one of the latest videos on the screen, and I'll see you there.